I found his weakness. Golden eye, he'll do what I please. Golden eye, no time for sweetness, but a bitter kiss will bring him to his knees. Golden eye, now lace the leather. Golden chains, take him to the spot. Golden eye, I'll show him forever. It'll take forever to see what I've got.
All right, Kendra Erika, right here in the 91.5 studios, Golden Eye. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you, songwriter, singer, recording artist, Kendra Erika. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you, Carla.
It's so good, delighted to have you here.
Yes.
You are a genre-crossing artist, blending dance, pop, jazz, and EDM. How do you navigate these different styles, and do you have a favorite genre to work in? You obviously have captured jazz. So,
well, call me Lewis and Clark.
Yes,
going from one end to the other end.
Yes, absolutely.
But I think we found Eureka in Goldeneye.
Absolutely, that is a beautiful project. Now, Kendra, as you reflect on your early beginnings, what inspired you to pursue a career in music, and how did you get your start?
Well, I always knew I wanted to do this. I'm like that small percentage of people that knew what they wanted to do when they were like 4 or 5. And I think my first inspirations were watching the Disney movies and watching them sing and dance. And I was like, that's what I want to do. And but as some people know, I struggled with tone deafness when I was little, and I had all the confidence and I had all like the fervor and the desire to do this, but the skill set just needed to be developed a little bit further. So my parents signed me up for professional coaching from a German opera singer, and he laid a foundation for me, and I evolved my voice from there.
That is awesome. So who are some of your biggest musical influences growing up?
Growing up, it's funny because I had like the best of both worlds, because my parents grew me up with Frank Sinatra, Barbra Streisand, Celine Dion, Whitney Houston, Kenny G, like Andrea Bocelli, all the classics, especially in Broadway. They would always play those CDs and those soundtracks and those artists when they had dinner parties and company and just in the home. But then me growing up in an age where, you know, you had your Britneys and Christinas and Destiny's Childs and Madonnas, I let's just say I was traversing between both worlds. But I was thankful to have been exposed to those classics, and I think those classics I think they imprinted on me more substantially than the currents that I was listening to.
Your latest project, Licensed to Thrill, reimagines iconic James Brown themes with lush orchestration that we just heard.
James Bond, not James Brown.
Excuse me. James Bond. Brown. Yes.
I'm so glad we can chuckle.
Yes, we can. That's for sure. So the James Bond themes,
yes,
with lush orchestration and a modern dramatic edge. What inspired you to take on this project?
I always knew I wanted to do something James Bond related. My dad showed me my first Bond film when I was, funny enough, 7 years old. And it just had such an impact on me, like cinematically, and I've always felt drawn to that. And being that I don't know, something within my spirit, my being, just my spirit has always been drawn to reimagining and recreating and just embodying and re-embodying those classics. I always knew that James Bond would be very much aligned with who I am.
What's your favorite James Bond song?
Theme song?
Yeah.
Diamonds Are Forever.
Oh, really? Diamonds Are Forever. And who did that? Shirley Bassey?
Shirley Bassey.
Yeah,
yes.
That's right. All right. So this February, Kendra, on the 15th, your Las Vegas showcase, the very first time you're presenting this project live. What type of atmosphere are you kind of like aiming to create for this audience?
something that is timeless, that represents old Hollywood, that's quality, that's of high standards, something that is universal, and something that is revered, and something that also brings that sense of escapism back into entertainment, and also just taking people on a journey of all my favorite Bond songs throughout the decades.
These Bond songs, they span decades. Were there any tracks that you felt especially challenging or exciting to interpret?
Well, I think all of them. Yeah, I can't. That there. If I do the favoritism thing right now, I'm just gonna run into a whole collision.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So, what do you hope listeners take away from your reimagined of the James Bond classic tracks?
That they just expand themselves, get back into that imaginative sense musically, and also to reminisce on a filmmaking legacy. Special thanks to the Broccoli family for introducing this and bringing Ian Fleming's 007 and James Bond character to the screen, and also bringing that sense of classicness.
Yeah. So, Kendra, what are your goals for the future, both with this album and an artist in general?
Well, License to Thrill has such capability to not just be a staple in Las Vegas, but also like I said, it has universal appeal as well. And I really do think that, being that I came from dance music and promoting original dance music, I think this has more longevity, and also this already has like I said, a revered demographic and already a worldly audience baked into it.
Nice. So for those listeners that are interested in learning more about you and the show, how could they get in touch with you or find you?
Yes, you can find me at KendraErika.com. You can buy the tickets for the License to Thrill debut show on February 15th at The Space at KendraErika.com, or you can go directly to thespacelv.com. And also you can find me on Facebook, on Instagram, YouTube, and the album coming out February 13th will be available on all platforms. So as Anna Delvey would say, Google me.
Okay, that's right. Well, thank you so much, Kendra Erika, for joining us today. And it's been a pleasure exploring your journey and your incredible music, and of course your upcoming album License to Thrill. Yes. James Bond songs reimagined, and man, that Golden Eye was hot. Oh. I'm sure Jason is going to add it to the playlist.
Oh, he better.
Yeah, he better. That's right. We can't wait to experience your live debut in Las Vegas on the 15th of February. And of course, Kendra, we're wishing you all the best in your future endeavors. And of course, we're excited to see what you'll bring in the future and next. All right. Awesome, Kendra. All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Let us all celebrate the power of music. 91.5 supporting local and national artists. If you know of a local artist that we should be playing, reach out to us on KUNV.org.
Need more Hawaii?